Hi, and welcome to Queens of God. I'm Sister Nancy. How are you guys doing today? I'm sure you've been blessed, and I hope you've been inspired, watching my videos. And always remember to subscribe, to Queens of God, and show your presence, by giving a thumbs up to Queens of God, and also write your comments. I could do videos that you request me to do. What ideas do you have for videos? Send me some ideas, and I'm always ready to, talk on them things that interest you as a woman. Right, today I want to share something with you, and I'm sharing today my experience of what I am going to be undergoing. And this is a personal experience, and I thought I'd share it and talk about it on Queens of God because it is an avenue. Queens of God is an avenue to inspire and empower women. So I'm talking about my weight gain journey, and today is the official day of me beginning the process of weight gain. And you're probably thinking, Sister Nancy wants to gain weight. What's wrong with her? Or I didn't know that she, thinks she's too skinny or something like that. But I don't think I'm too skinny. I'm not really too skinny. It's right, let's just go into the history of this, right? I've always been slim. I've always been size 8. When I was a teenager, I was like size 8. And, then came up to a bit like size 10. I've always had a shape. Even when I was size 8, you know, my auntie used to call me J-Lo because my figure was like that, kind of thing. My bum used to stick out. Even like in secondary school, my friends used to tease me about my bum. Or say, "Oh, Nancy, look at your big bum, you got a big ass," and things like that. But I was very slim, and I didn't know my bum was really big. But I think it's just the shape of the way my back went in, and then kind of my bum came out. And as I grew, I went to university, and I think around university time, I think my metabolism kind of quickened or something. And at the same time, I found myself kind of losing weight. I kind of lost. It seemed like I lost some weight around university time. And I was very busy then, and busy with church as well because I used to be a cell leader, in my church. And I was very busy. Work, church, uni, work, church, uni. That was like my lifestyle. And I found myself kind of like getting a bit slimmer, not really eating much, And even when I was eating, it was very maybe I'll just my main meal will be when I've finished uni, come home, and then there's dinner. But around that time I'm just maybe having snacks, throughout the day, and maybe I'll even miss breakfast. But I found myself just becoming a little bit slimmer, and also just my weight just being steady. And I also found that my shape, my bum, kind of dropped a little bit. That oomph that I had, that probably everyone knew. You know, I found it kind of dropped a bit. I didn't really pay much attention at that time because I was too busy. But I think more about for the last couple of months. We're in 2016 now. I'm not that teenager anymore. I'm actually in my early 30s. I've actually just turned 30. And I'm, seeing differently now. I'm just assessing myself, and you know, I want my bum back. Basically, I'm thinking about it. I want my bum back. It's not like I don't have shape. I'm slim. I'm size 10 now, steady size 10. My metabolism is fast. I love food. I eat my, but I'm not putting on any weight. Even when I had my child, I was pregnant, barely put on that much weight, a little bit, just baby weight. My figure was still the same. If you'd see me from behind, you'll think I wasn't pregnant. Some people didn't know until I turned, to the front. And I was still slim. And I lost, the pregnancy, if there was any pregnancy weight at all, quite fast because I was breastfeeding, and my stomach kind of went flat, after some time. And you know, so I never really gained much weight. Some people, when they're pregnant, they gain a lot of weight and then they find it difficult to lose the weight. Mine was just so smooth. I was just slim all throughout. You know, maybe just my face looked a bit chubbier, tiny bit, just pregnancy weight, and that's it. But I've never really been a chubby. I remember when maybe when I was a baby, some of my baby photos, maybe 10 months, 11 months old, I'm looking a bit chubby. But in my youth, my younger youth, you know, I've always been slim. All my pictures, I've always been slim, and I'm known for being slim. But I'm known for having that J Lo, you know, curve, which I am determined to get back. You know, right now as it stands, I'm slim. You can't really see my body that much because I'm just sitting down. But you can see my waist. If I just stand up a little bit, you can see my waist. I'm wearing a belt, you know, and I remain at size 10. And I'm beginning this weight gain journey, and I thought I'll share it with you, you know, because you might be watching this and you might be a woman who wants to put on weight yourself. You might be very skinny, you know, you might be suffering from anorexia or whatever, you know, and my journey may inspire you. So I thought that I'd share this beginning process with you, and I'll be posting more videos about, you know, my journey, what I'm doing, what I've done to gain weight, what I've taken, what I've, you know, activities I've engaged in, whatever I've done to add weight. You're going to see the results, you know, in my videos, and I'll continue to, you know, do videos to show you my progress at the same time. You know, in my next video, I'll share with you um, how much I actually weigh in pounds, because at present I'm not really sure. In height, I'm about 5'6", and in stones, I'm about 8.5, 9. So my target really, if we're talking about dress size, because I'm about size 10, will probably be around size 12. Size 14 might stretch it a bit, but I think that will be my cut off, size 14. I've never been size 12 in my life. You know, imagine being size 14. That would totally be a different me. You know, I've always been slim. You know, I come from like an African background. My parents are Nigerian. And you know how it is if you're Nigerian, you know, the way they perceive like slim women, you know, even slim Nigerian girls, you know, they see them like, okay, maybe they're not eating properly, or then, you know, what's wrong with you? You know, are you not well? Are you not happy? They think because you're slim, you're not happy, or you're suffering somehow, or you're not eating, or having eating problems, you know. And that's not a good program. It's not a good program to have. And it's not a good way, you know, of them seeing, you know, slim girls. Even me, like the people around me, my parents are, you know, African, my mum's Nigerian, and all her friends are Nigerian. If they see me, they're having that belief, you know. Some of them compliment me. Oh, you can be a model, or you look so pretty, or I love your figure, I wish I was that slim. You know, my mum herself, she used to be very, very slim when she was young. Even when she was like, she had her first child, you know, she had my brother, she was very slim. She always said, oh, I was very slim, about your size, even slimmer than you know, before she had all her 4 kids. So I could, you know, say that my figure, should I say, is because it's like a little bit genetic, you know. My mum was slim, therefore I'm slim. And my dad was kind of like in between. You know, he wasn't fat, he wasn't slim, he was in between. My mum's dad, she always says that he was tall and slim. So I kind of believe that my stature, my figure, is on my mum, from my mum's, you know, side. Her dad, kind of thing. So my brother's tall, and you know, he was quite slim. He's quite toned, but you know, he was quite slim as well. So even my sisters, they were quite slim, but they've kind of, I think they've gained a kind of some weight, maybe, I don't know. But me personally, my weight gain journey is, you know, I'd like to, it's personal to me, and you know, it's for my own well-being as a woman. You know, I'm 30, you know, this is like the beginning of womanhood to me, and I'm, you know, embracing my womanhood right now. So I want to embrace my body and look at myself in the mirror and be completely, you know, happy at the fact that I'm eating well. You know, I have the feminine curves that I should have. My bum that I had before, you know, I should have it back again. If there's anything I'd done that, you know, caused me to lose weight before, then I'm rectifying them things now, you know, so that I can gain the weight that, you know, I've had before, like in terms of my lower region, and to, you know, to rectify them things, to have restoration. So I'm bringing restoration to my figure right now, you know, and you know, I'm getting back the curves that I've had before and even more. So that's what I'm doing. And you join me, you know, in this process, and be inspired if you're a woman that also wants to put on weight with my journey and my results, you know, after. You know, and I want to also eliminate the African Nigerian beliefs, you know, especially the people that are more connected to me. They might have a belief that I'm suffering or I'm struggling or I'm not happy because I'm slim. And their beliefs, if I'm not aware and I'm just, you know, carrying on and not doing anything about my weight, will probably affect me, you know, to for me to succumb to what they're believing, and for me to yield to what they're believing, because that's what beliefs do. When you have a strong belief about somebody, if they're not aware to change it and counteract them things, they will be just walking in line with what you believe of them. So I refuse to walk in line, you know, with the beliefs, you know, of some people, thinking that being slim means you're not happy, or you're suffering, or you're lacking in some way, or not, you don't have any food, or you don't have any money, or, you know, you're ill. I refuse to fall into that category or any of them categories. So I'm aware, so I'm taking a stand, you know, and today is my official day to begin my weight gain journey. And like I said in another video, I'll share with you accurately what I you know, what I weigh today in pounds, and I'll continue to share with you my, you know, weight gain as time goes on, and how I go about the journey. So I hope you've been inspired already and also empowered. You know, if you want to put on weight, you can. You know, I'm a firm believer of changing something that you don't like. If you're not happy about something in your body or on your body, you change it. God has given us that power to change things. He's given us ideas, solutions of how to go about things. You know, I'm making confessions at the same time about my body, but at the same time, I'm gonna go about some other natural remedies, you know, of how I can gain weight, you know, via food, via supplements, and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, as long as you're not harming your body, there's nothing wrong with it. God is not angry with you just because you've, you know, eaten so much and you haven't, you know, maybe gone about something the spiritual way, you know, or you've just eaten so much to gain weight, or you've taken supplements, or you've, you know, drank this and drank that to gain weight. It doesn't matter. If anything, God will give you an idea, a solution of how to improve or deal with what you want to deal with. That's God, because God is love. So because of that, you know, I've taken that on board. He's given me a solution that works for me. You know, he's relating to me, you know, and it's helping me with my weight gain, you know, for my well-being. Okay, so I'm sharing this with you. You know, I'm kind of an open person, and I love talking to women like myself, you know, because we can understand each other, we can relate. We're women. So this is what I bring to you today. It's the beginning of my weight gain journey, and continue to, you know, watch Queens of God. Subscribe to Queens of God. Subscribe to my channel so you can be inspired and empowered every day. Remember to give, you know, comments, send some comments and feedbacks. You can ask questions. You can, you know, give me a thumbs up or whatever they call it, you know. And join Queens of God on Facebook. You know, access Queens of God on WordPress for more blogs. You know, I write blogs so you can be inspired by them. And yeah, the links are below. So this is what I bring to you. So thank you for watching and being a part of my weight gain journey. I don't know if I've missed out anything. If there is, it doesn't matter, because in my other video then I'll talk more about this process. So in the meantime, stay up and stay in charge, for you're a queen of God. So instead of being upset about your appearance or your personality, your character, change it today. If you want to lose weight, do it. You can